on, Nick. We all make mistakes.
It's not even safe for a poor bloke to go off and read a water meter anymore.
Not another false alarm.
Well, it'd help if you had a decent description.
You've had plenty of descriptions.
Oh, yeah. So far, the bloke we're looking for is anything between 1.5 and 2 metres tall, with anything from a ginger ponytail to a blonde crew cut.
What about the bald bloke with all the tats?
Oh, yeah. Now, whoever this bloke is, if women kept their curtains drawn and their blinds down, there wouldn't be a problem.
I think you should have a word for your husband, Rob.
Jen's here.
Why should women have to modify their behaviour because men can't control theirs?
Sorry, I thought you'd be finished.
You got 10 minutes?
I'll wait outside. And I thought I was marrying a reconstructed man.
No, you rushed it again.
I'm hopeless.
Oh, no, you're not hopeless. Mrs. Ward likes her teams to win, so she only picks the best people. That's why she picked you, right? What I reckon you should do is take your time, get your balance, have another shot.
Okay.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Better end it there, Kate. Time for your bath.
Already.
Already?
Is Nick staying for tea?
Not unless you have that bar. Yep.
Will you stay? There's plenty of food.
Do I sound all right? Actually, I've remembered to bring my tools so I could fix up your kitchen tap at last.
Deal.
Good.
It's a horrible feeling to think there's someone outside your window.
The thing you have to remember about your average peeping Tom is he doesn't actually do much. They just sort of peep.
And if he's not average?
I would have made a move if he was after more.
It's not very comforting to the women he's been peeping on. You'd make a lot of women happy if you could catch the creep.
Yeah, well, if we could stake out every garden in Mount Thomas, but we're understaffed, as you know.
Okay, just letting you know the feeling at the grassroots.
And we appreciate it, too.
Speaking of staff, what's happened to Nick? I haven't seen him all week.
Oh, he got a better offer.
He's been seeing a bit of Jenny Willis. Oh, so that's still going on, is it? Good for him. She's sound asleep.
Good.
You've won a heart there.
What do you reckon?
It's not so surprising. You're always so kind to her. So patient.
Actually, I'm just trying to impress her mother. Well, I fixed your tap. I hope.
Thanks. I really should learn to do things like that myself.
Why, you're not planning on moving, are you?
No. I've grown quite fond of Mount Thomas.
I'm glad to hear that. Well, it's getting late. I suppose I should be going.
Oh, well, you wouldn't want to stay for a coffee or anything. I mean, it's no trouble. This is crazy. Stay.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Yes, it's just...
Katie. I'll leave early, all right?
And you actually saw him at the window, is that right? Yes, a description would help. Dark hair, fairly tall, thinnish or youngish. No, that's all right. I understand it's hard to see in the dark. Yes, we will. Okay, thanks very much, Mrs. Cartwright. Bye-bye. There's been another sighting.
Mount Thomas Police.
From the description, I thought it sounded just like you, PJ.
Now, there's a thought.
Hey, I was in bed by 11.
Got anyone who can vouch for that?
Yeah, but I hate to ruin a lady's reputation, Ross.
Getting back to Mrs. Cartwright, shouldn't someone check it out?
Right, thanks. Ambulance, there's been an accident on Mirrabooka Road. Looks like a hit and run. Where's Nick?
St David's. He's picking up breathalyzer kits.
All right, I'll take a look myself. Doyle, Patterson, he might learn something. Whereabouts did you find him?
The victim was lying right here, almost on the verge, facing towards town.
Any ID?
One Tony McHugh, according to his licence. St David's address.
All right, thanks, Bill.
See you, Tom.
Yeah, see ya.
There's no skid marks. Plenty of broken glass, though.
All right, we'll seal off the street until the accident investigation report gets here. They can photograph it and get the proper measurements.
Good morning, Mrs. Wheeler. Constable Doyle. Concerning the accident this morning, did you see or hear anything?
No, not a thing, love. Didn't even know it had happened except for the dog.
The dog?
Oh, next door's. Great brute of a thing. Comes in here, does its business all over my lawn. Anyway, he romped in here and I went out to chase him home, and that's when I saw the poor chap lying on the road.
What time was this?
Oh, about 7:45, I think.
So that's when you called the ambulance?
Mm-hmm. And then I stayed with him right up until the time they came. Well, sorry, love. Can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
You've been a great help, Mrs. Wheeler. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wasn't so much as a skid mark. Apparently whoever it was didn't even bother to slow down, but there's not much doubt they're on the wrong side of the road.
Overtaking?
Maybe. I don't think so. The edges of the road surface there are very rough, so they wouldn't have been going very fast. So the impact wouldn't have thrown the victim very far.
The wrong side of the road, then. Question is why?
Exactly. Maybe accident investigation will be able to shed some light. Did you manage to get in to talk to him?
He's an X-ray. So far, they've got a broken collarbone. We might be able to get in to see him later on this afternoon.
You'd better handle that, PJ.
Righto, boss.
That was St David's. They'll get back to us. They're still trying to track down the next of kin.
Hello, can I help you?
Thank you, but I think I should speak to someone in uniform. If it's not a busy time, that is. I could always come back later.
That won't be necessary. Constable Doyle?
How do you do? I'm Gerald Conway.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Conway. How can I help you?
Oh, it's about this unfortunate Peeping Tom business.
You have some information.
Yes. This sort of behaviour, it's compulsive, you know.
Yes, I believe that's sometimes the case.
Oh, it is. Definitely. I should know.
You're a psychologist or something?
No. I'm the prowler.
Excuse me.
Do you have a problem, Maggie?
The guy at the counter says he's the prowler.
Oh, well, you should go interview him.
Well, I thought that you were PJ.
You guys, hey?
You do it.
You handle it.
Right.
Quickly.
Mr. Conway, would you mind coming through, please?
Last month, I did over the Mountford service station. There was the break and enter at the health centre, and then the business of the body in Spotted Dog's Creek. But I've confessed to all this before. The trouble is, you people wouldn't believe me. I hope that won't happen this time, because I really am your Peeping Tom.
Can you, give me a description of the car?
Not really. It was just a blur. Sedan, I think. Light colour, brown, maybe beige.
Right. So you heard it coming?
I turned to look and I moved a bit faster towards the verge.
You were crossing the road.
And the next thing I know, I'm on the ground. Well, it must have swerved, mustn't it? It couldn't have hit me otherwise.
You saying it was deliberate?
I'm saying it was attempted murder. Someone was trying to kill me.
What were you doing in Mount Thomas, Mr. McHugh?
I came on business.
What sort of business?
Insurance. I'm a salesman.
Bit early in the day, wasn't it, to knock on people's doors?
I had a good run from St David's. Look, is all this really necessary?
You, do much business in Mount Thomas?
I don't really know. I've only just started here.
Who was your appointment with?
Mrs. Brownlee in Wilson Street.
Yeah, I know her. Oh, she must be 80.
So?
She needs life insurance at her age?
Who mentioned life? She asked me to have a chat, explain a few things.
Who'd want to run you over, Mr. McHugh?
I haven't the foggiest.
No disgruntled clients, nothing like that?
Nothing like that.
Any relatives you'd like informed?
No. There's only my sister. She's way over in Horsham. What I'd like is for you to find out who tried to kill me.
That's what we're trying to do.
Well, it could explain why the vehicle was on the wrong side of the road.
True.
What?
Oh, there's just something not quite kosher about him. I mean, for a man who swears that someone tried to kill him, he's not being very cooperative.
Maybe he's still in shock.
Yeah, or hiding something.
Well, do you want me to run a check on him?
Yeah, I'll get on to St David's, see if anyone hated him enough to run him down. Any joy on the servos?
No, mate.
Thank you. I don't suppose anybody bothered to check out the Peeping Tom report?
I've been a bit busy, boss.
What, too busy checking on the likes of Jerry Conway?
Well, someone could have saved us the effort. Listen, boss, how are we supposed to know this guy's a compulsive confessor?
You've got to learn to pick 'em, Doyle. They're a waste of everybody's valuable time.
Tell me about it.
So, who's going to visit Enid Cartwright?
It's a wonderful collection you've got.
Started off as a joke, you know. Then I got attached to them. My boys. Anyway, when I saw that face staring in at the window, I remembered the Peeping Tom.
Can you show me the window?
This way. It's round the side.
Why didn't you call us last night, Mrs. Cartwright?
What? At 2 o'clock in the morning? I don't think that pretty wife of yours would have thanked me.
Well, it's very considerate of you, but we really don't mind.
Well, to be honest, there didn't seem to be much point. He was disappearing down the drive when I came outside to check on the boys. But you can see where he stood, right there.
Well, he's got big feet.
Well, he's got one conviction here. It's back in '83, but check it out.
Well. He got done in New South Wales for peep and pry. Charge proved but dismissed.
Yeah, it's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be the reason he comes to Mount Thomas. 40K for a good perv.
Well, that's the reason someone runs him down. It's a bit stiff, isn't it?
Yeah, just a bit. Hey, boys.
Hey, Jake.
How are you? What's the story?
Oh, it's very straightforward, really. Someone just ran him down. Might want these.
Yeah. Hey, Charlie.
For God's sake, I was just a kid.
21?
Exactly. It was a boyish prank. I was blind drunk at the time.
I'd like to go over your movements once again, if you don't mind.
I bloody well do mind. You seem to be forgetting that I'm the victim here.
Mr. McHugh, we're trying very hard to find the person who ran you down, but we need your cooperation. Do you understand? Now, are you sure you weren't in Mount Thomas on Sunday night?
All right, I was here. But not perving through bedroom windows.
Go on.
I was in the bedroom. A bedroom.
Ah, an old-fashioned affair. Now, I'm only guessing here, but, the lady in question is married.
Which is why I didn't mention it earlier.
All right. Need a name?
Linda Pollock, 3 Davis Avenue.
You don't suppose Mr. Pollock might have gotten a little jealous?
And tried to kill me. Unlikely. But very discreet. I'm sure he knows nothing about our relationship.
Any other ideas? Any other ladies?
None of your business.
So did you check Pollock's story?
Yeah, he was at the Royal, all right. Didn't leave till 9 this morning.
So the question is, was McHugh having it off with somebody else?
I don't know. I don't know anybody who would know. According to St David's, he lives alone. No enemies, no close friends.
PJ?
Yep.
This lady would like to speak to someone about Mr. McHugh's accident.
Hello, Detective Hasham.
I've just come from the hospital. I'm Lisa Roberts, Tony's sister. Do you people really think that someone tried to kill Tony?
Please sit down. Well, it's certainly possible, Mrs. Roberts.
In God's name, who? Why?
Well, we were hoping you might be able to help us there.
I simply can't imagine. Tony hadn't any enemies as far as I know.
You tell me a little bit about him. He's not very forthcoming.
He's a funny mixture, Tony. In a work situation, he's really outgoing, very hail fellow, well met, you know.
Good salesman then, eh?
Oh, he's first rate, born to it. But in his personal life, well, he's the sort of man, I suppose, who has heaps of acquaintances, but not many friends.
Never married?
No. I think he finds it really hard to make lasting relationships. Although for a couple of years he had someone.
All right. De facto?
Well, they lived together. But it ended a bit over 12 months ago, which is a pity. She seemed nice.
I remember her name.
Jennifer... something. She had a little girl. Tony always liked kids. But they went back to Melbourne.
You sure about that?
I'm quite sure. Tone mentioned he might go after them, but I think he realised it was over.
Nothing deader than a dead romance, eh?
Something like that. Anyway, I can't see how Jennifer could help you.
No. No, it doesn't seem likely, does it?
Take a deep breath before you look at the price tag.
Oh, don't worry about the price tag.
Well, they look good anyway. I hope she likes them.
She'll love them, Nick. I just hope the other kids don't mug her for them.
Well, thanks for getting them, Roz.
No worries. Not much change, I'm afraid. But they will exchange them if they don't fit.
Well, that's good.
By the way, are you playing Snow Bunny this weekend?
No, no snow down here.
It's not even her birthday.
Oh, is there some law that says you can only buy presents on a birthday?
Are they really for me?
I reckon they might be, Katie, because they're a bit too small for your mum.
Thank you. Thank you, Nick.
That's all right.
That was awfully extravagant of you.
She liked them, though, didn't she?
She loved them. She's been wanting a pair for months, absolutely begging me.
Oh, I did hear them mention.
It was very generous. Thank you. I thought you weren't coming around tonight.
Well, I couldn't really help myself. But if you want me to go away...
No, of course not.
Why are you trembling?
It's just been one of those days, you know, one thing after another. Look, let's have a beer. I'm sure we've both earned one.
Okay. Here we go. That's for later. I don't suppose the car helped.
The car?
Broken headlight.
Oh, that.
How did it happen?
Oh, the silliest thing. Do you want a glass?
No, thanks.
I was taking Katie to school and we were running late. I couldn't find the form for the grade 3 excursion. I ran straight into the gatepost.
What, going forwards?
I know, but I was too busy watching the cat. I thought she was going to run underneath us.
Well, I know it's only a broken headlight, but you better get it fixed. Because you know what the cops are like around here.
Tomorrow. Promise.
Just to us.
It's ancient history. I simply don't think about it.
You, went out with her for 2 years and you never think about it? Oh, must have been made in heaven.
Just didn't work out.
Why not?
Hard to say.
Well, maybe I should talk to the lady.
She lives in Melbourne. No idea where.
You don't remember her name?
It's Willis. Jennifer Willis.
After all this time, all the shit the guy's been through, finally find someone. Now this. What do you say to him, boss?
Maybe it's not like it seems.
She's Jennifer Willis, she's got a young daughter, and she drives a light-coloured car which happens to have a broken headlight. It's not looking too flash, is it?
No. I just hope you're wrong, that's all.
You are.
Looking for me?
Yeah.
What's up?
You, spent the night with Jen, right?
Oh, get out of it. It's none of your business.
Well, your car was parked there this morning.
Oh, turn it up, mate. Isn't one peeping Tom enough for this town?
I was just passing by.
You're spying on me, eh?
No, mate. It's Jenny Willis I'm interested in. Did you know she lived with Tony McHugh for 2 years?
No, I didn't. I never asked her. Who told you?
His sister. Tony confirmed it.
Really?
Look, they never lived in Mount Thomas, not together. And here they are. And suddenly McHugh gets run over. And Jenny's car's a broken headlight. Now, it's got to be a bit more than a coincidence, don't you think?
No, I don't.
Did you notice a broken headlight, mate?
As a matter of fact, I did, PJ, last night. And she had a perfectly good explanation for it.
Yeah, well, we'll see if we get a match between the glass I found on the road and, the glass I took from Jenny's car this
You did
morning.
what?
Nick, I'm just trying to do my job, all right? So let's get the girl in here and get this sorted out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Want me to bring her in?
No, I'll do it.
What's this all about, Nick?
We'd just like you to come down to the station. Just to answer a few questions, that's all.
Nick, I said, what's it all about?
Hit and run victim. It's someone you know. Tony McHugh.
Tony? Well, then it's someone I used to know. I haven't seen Tony in over 12 months. What's it got to do with me?
Detective Hashem is in charge of this case. You should speak to him.
I see. Well, we'd better get it over and done with then. Can I call the surgery first, do you think, and tell them that I'll be late?
Yes, of course. Never mentioned him to me, Jen. Why didn't you tell me about him?
He wasn't like your wife, Nick. He wasn't important.
Until now.
Yes. Until now.
Mount Thomas Police? Not a problem, Mrs. Cartwright. Yes, he is. I'll pass on your message. No worries. Thanks for your call.
Not the Prowler.
Mrs. Cartwright just saw him. And she was wondering if the nice young Constable Patterson could pop over.
It's broad daylight. No peeping Tom in his right. Oh, what the hell?
Come this way, thanks.
How long did you live with Tony McHugh?
2 years.
And who ended the relationship?
I did. Last May.
Did you see him again?
No.
Never?
No, I was in Melbourne for 6 months.
And when you came back?
I assumed he was still in St David's. I avoided going there.
Things were that bad between you?
No, I just didn't want to meet him.
You never saw him in Mount Thomas?
Not here, not anywhere.
Why'd you leave him?
The relationship wasn't working.
Why was that?
I can't say. These things happen.
Sure, but there's usually some sort of a reason. Fights over money, arguments.
We didn't argue.
Jenny, did he ever bash you?
No. We just fell out of love. Grew apart. It's not uncommon.
The broken headlight. How did that happen?
Look, I've already explained that to Nick. To Constable Schultz. I was running late, I couldn't find my checkbook, then I got distracted by the cat and I ran into the gatepost.
Narrow gate, huh?
Very.
You, said you couldn't find your checkbook.
That's right.
You told Nick it was a form. Some excursion, he said.
Did I? It was probably both. I'm always losing things. I'm not a very tidy person.
You hit the gatepost. Was your daughter with you?
No, she wasn't.
You weren't taking her to school?
No, I'd already done that. This was later. I was on my way to work at the surgery.
Right.
Look, you don't really think I did this. Hit someone and left them lying in the middle of the road.
Not just someone.
Well, Tony, whoever, what difference does it make? I wouldn't do it.
He claims that someone drove straight at him. pointed her car in his direction and deliberately ran him down.
You do think it was me? You can't be serious. In God's name, why? Why would I do it? I walked out on Tony over a year ago. He's nothing to me.
So you said?
Give it a second.
Yep. Interview suspended at 10:23. Do you agree?
Yes.
Accident investigation just rang.
Eh?
Forensic have confirmed that the glass matches up.
I won't say a thing.
Sorry, it's not on.
I just want to be
no
there, that's
way,
all.
Nick, no way.
You want to tell me why not?
You know why not.
Don't give me any crap about involvement.
Go for a drive.
Mate,
Nick.
you are so involved you're bleeding all over the station. Just let it be.
Go for a drive, please.
It's not possible.
Miss Willis, we're talking about forensic tests here. They prove conclusively that the glass from your headlight and the glass on the roadway are a match. Now, at the very least, that puts your vehicle at the scene of the crime.
There must be some mistake.
Has anyone else been driving your car?
Not that I know of.
And how do you imagine the glass from your car got onto that road?
I use Mirrabooka Road every day. I just presume
Right
that it...
where he was hit, Miss Willis. Look, don't you think it's a little bit of a coincidence? Jenny, I don't think you're telling the truth.
I am.
It's a pity your daughter wasn't with you to back up your story. Are you sure she wasn't in the car? Constable Schultz was under the impression that she might have been.
Kate wasn't in the car.
When you broke the headlight?
When I broke the headlight.
Maybe we should speak to Kate.
No. You can't. Well, she's only a little girl. How could she possibly help? And I won't have her questioned. Frightened. I won't let you do it.
You don't leave us much choice. Need to see the daughter. Speak to Kate's teacher and see what you can organise. She's told two different stories about the headlight, Nick.
She's probably confused. She's probably nervous.
Look, mate, it's not just the car. She had a relationship with the victim, all right? Now ask yourself what you'd be thinking if she wasn't your girlfriend.
It's got nothing to do with it.
Oh, come on, Nick. You're not human like the rest of us. Look, I need to bring the daughter in. I need to see what she's got to say.
Why? What's the point? Why go upset Katie? You've already convicted her mother.
No, not quite.
Oh, you're going to charge her, though, aren't
It
you?
depends on what Kate tells us, mate.
I need some time. But
why? So your personal feelings can cloud your judgment even more?
just give me 10 minutes, will you? Please.
Oh, that's something to see anyway.
Jenny. Jen, look at me. I want to help you.
Then please keep Kate out of it.
I'll try, but you've got to start telling us the truth.
I've already told your detective friend all I know.
Bullshit. You haven't begun to tell us all you know. All right. I'll just sit here and wait until you're ready.
Mr. Conway again. I don't think he's got anything further to tell us, Constable.
Mr. Conway has confessed to being the Peeping Tom, boss. And I've just caught him in the act. If you take a seat over here, Mr. Conway, we'll get your statement from you.
Jen.
Yes.
Jenny, I don't know how to get through to you. How to make you understand you're in serious trouble.
Why, you haven't got a shred of proof that I've done anything wrong. Not a shred of proof.
Your car was there, you knew the victim, that's enough for the average jury.
So charge me.
Oh, you'll be charged. You'll be charged. That's exactly what's going to happen, because once these things start, they take on a life of their own. They can't be stopped. I was on your side, Jen. I was on your side. You could have trusted me because I trusted you.
I opened up to you. Or was everything about us a lie?
I told you what you needed to know. I left some things out, yes, but I never lied to you.
Until now.
Well, sometimes a lie's less painful.
No. Lies are destroying everything we've meant to each other, or isn't that important anymore?
Apart from Kate, it's the only thing that matters to me.
You can sit here and say that to me, and you still won't confide in me.
I can't. I just can't.
Kate. I thought you said I could have some more time.
Nick, listen to me. You've had time. You've got nowhere, so what's the point?
I'll tell you what the point is. The point is, you're becoming so obsessed with wrapping up this case, so desperate to lay charges, you're going to start bullying a 7-year-old.
I am not bullying anyone, Nick. But I want some answers, and because your girlfriend's not giving me any...
No, mate! She won't tell you what you want to hear.
Back off, Nick. PJ's just doing his job. As for the little girl, is it really necessary?
I think it is, boss. Look, the mother's not saying anything. The victim's backing off. Now he knows he's trying to kill him. I just think we should talk to the girl. Take a seat, please, Miss Willis.
Katie, this won't take long, but we just need to ask you a couple of questions, okay?
Yeah. All you got to do is tell the truth.
This is a complete waste of time. She's got nothing to say.
Miss Willis, you have to let her speak for herself. Katie? You know that Mummy's car's got a broken headlight? Could you tell us how it happened?
No, she couldn't.
Miss Willis, if you prompt her, you'll be asked to leave. Okay? Do you know how the headlight got broken? Okay, it's fine. Try something else. Do you remember a man named Tony McHugh?
Stop it. Don't answer him, Kate. It's all right. You don't have to talk about anything.
It's not going to work, Jenny. PJ's going to keep on asking questions until he finds out what happened.
And if I told him what happened, then would he leave Kate alone?
Possibly.
Okay. I didn't know he was in Mount Thomas. Suddenly, he was there in front of me, and I just lost it. I didn't even think. I just drove the car straight at him.
What did McHugh do to you?
Nothing.
You hated this man. You hated him so much, you wanted him dead. What did he do to you?
Nothing, don't you understand? He did nothing to me.
Katie. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I wanted to. I didn't want to lie to you, but we weren't important. Not compared to Kate. I couldn't let her get hurt this time. This time I had to protect her.
This time?
When Kate first told me what was happening, I didn't believe her. I wonder how many mothers have said that. I didn't believe her. How could anyone believe something so contemptible? I can't believe I let it happen. That I didn't listen. I told myself that Tony loved Kate, that he'd be the father that she never had. I wouldn't hear any other thing. And while I made excuses, he went on abusing her.
When did you leave?
The day I found him with her.
Why didn't you press charges?
And have Kate forced to relive it all? Over and over again? Come on, you know how she's been, Nick. How long it's taken for her to start to grow again. I couldn't do it then and I won't do it now. At least I can spare her that much.
It's not that simple, Jenny.
Katie, I know it's a long while ago and it might be hard to remember, but were Mummy and Tony good friends? Katie, why won't you talk to us? Is there anyone you'd like to talk to?
Mummy.
Mummy?
Or Nick.
You can't do it, Nick. You can't do it to Kate. I thought you cared about her.
You know I care about her.
Then please don't hurt her anymore. Help her.
Do you think you've helped? Do you honestly think you've helped? If you'd have reported the abuse when it first took place...
That's not fair. I never expected to see Tony again. I did what I thought was best.
Yeah, best for Kate.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, best for me too. I had to put it behind me. I couldn't live with the guilt. You go on about trust, Nick. How I should have trusted you. Can't you see how hard that is since Tony? Can't you understand how much damage he's done?
Yes.
Yes. And please don't let it go on.
I don't have a choice. You've reported the abuse. I've got a duty to follow it up.
Nick, can I have a word?
How comfortable being a policeman. Always having a duty, never a choice. I was right not to trust you.
No. No, you should have trusted me more.
If she can't have Mummy, she wants you. You're the only one she'll talk to.
Have you any idea what this is all about?
I think we've all guessed. There's only one thing that would make a woman like Jenny do what she did. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm really sorry.
Jennifer Willis, you will be charged with attempted murder and also intentionally causing serious injury with a weapon. To wit, a motor vehicle.
Will I have to give the shoes back?
Shoes? You mean the ones I gave you? Oh, no. No, Katie, you don't have to give them back. They were a present. Because you'd been trying so hard with your netball. Now, can you tell me why you'd have to give them back to me?
Because we're here, Mummy and me, and it's a police station, and they keep asking questions. I must have done something wrong, but I don't know what.
Now, Katie, listen to me very carefully. You've done nothing wrong at all. Now, what's happened is not your fault. Do you understand that? Nothing is your fault. You see, it's often us grown-ups. We're the ones that do silly things we shouldn't. Silly things. Bad things.
Has Mummy done something bad?
No, Mummy's just made a mistake. And it's going to take a little while to sort it all out. So you have to be very brave. And remember always that your Mummy loves you more than anything or anyone else in the world. Now, can you do that for me?
Are you still our friend, Nick?
Oh, I'll always be a friend, Katie.
Sit down.
Thought we were all finished.
Well, there's always a few loose ends. I Don't think you've met Sergeant Croydon?
I know the name.
I'm surprised they've let you out of hospital so soon.
They don't let you out these days. They kick you out.
Yes, well, the experts do say it's in the best interest of the patient.
Anyway, you'll be interested to know that we finally laid charges.
Oh?
Your ex-de facto has made a full confession.
Jenny Willis confessed to running me down.
You seem surprised.
I'm shocked, Sergeant. Lost for words.
Jenny wasn't. Lost for words. She had plenty to say.
In fact, Mr. McHugh, there are matters arising out of our investigations that we'd like to discuss with you.
And when we're through, you'll be going away for a very long time.
So Gerald Conway finally managed to get himself charged.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to spot them, don't you, Mary?
That's right, partner.
Oh, sorry, PJ.
Same again?
Yeah. I'll stay on a while. I'm not too popular with my flatmate at the moment.
Goes with the job, Peach.
It's getting late, Nick. Go on.
I'm fine.
She'll get off, you know, with a smart lawyer.
Good on it.
Not much doubt about it. I suppose the damage has been done, eh?
Yeah.
I'll say good night then.
Yeah.